Clashes between police officers and other citizens are not a new phenomenon in Kenya. The recent case of Njoroge, a young university student, highlights the complexities and consequences of such encounters. On Kamiti Road in Mirema, Njoroge, allegedly a minibus driver, engaged in a physical altercation with a police officer. This incident, which was caught on camera, has sparked widespread discussion and debate. So, what really happened, and what are the broader implications of such actions? Welcome back to Simple Stories, and please subscribe for more informative videos in the future. Njoroge, a 19-year-old student at the Technical University of Kenya in Nairobi, has found himself at the center of a legal storm. Njoroge, who was captured on video allegedly assaulting a traffic police officer, has become a controversial figure. His actions on that fateful day have not only put his future at risk, but also ignited a conversation about the relationship between Kenyan citizens and the police force. According to reports, the incident occurred when a traffic police officer stopped Njoroge for violating traffic rules. The officer instructed Njoroge to drive to the Kasarani police station, entering his vehicle to ensure compliance. However, Njoroge allegedly drew a sword from under his seat, causing the officer to leap from the moving car to avoid harm. The altercation escalated, resulting in Njoroge being accused of robbing the officer of a Samsung phone and a communication gadget, and causing grievous harm. The physical and psychological impact on the assaulted officer cannot be understated. The officer not only suffered physical injuries but also endured the humiliation of being attacked while performing his duties. Such incidents can undermine the morale of law enforcement officers and erode public trust in the police force. To understand the legal consequences of assaulting a police officer, we can look at the case of Tyson Kayesi. On June 5, 2024, Kayesi, a 24-year-old, was sentenced to 7 years in prison for assaulting a police officer under Section 103A of the National Police Act. Initially refusing to take a plea, Kayesi eventually pleaded guilty to 4 counts of assault. The prosecutor, Mora Atandi, emphasized the seriousness of the crime, urging the court to impose the minimum sentence. Principal Magistrate J.J. Masiga, highlighting the increasing frequency of such assaults, imposed a custodial sentence to deter future offenses. This case sets a precedent and illustrates the severe penalties associated with assaulting a police officer. It underscores the legal system's stance on protecting law enforcement personnel and maintaining order. While this case focuses on the assault of a police officer, it's essential to acknowledge that police brutality against citizens is a significant and pervasive issue in Kenya. The use of excessive force by police officers has resulted in severe injuries and, in many tragic cases, death. Despite the prevalence of such incidents, there is often little to no accountability for the officers involved. This lack of action against police misconduct creates a profound sense of injustice and perpetuates a cycle of violence and mistrust between the police and the public. Police brutality in Kenya has been documented in numerous instances. Officers have been reported to use excessive force during arrests, dispersing protests, and even in routine interactions with citizens. This brutal behavior is not only a gross violation of human rights, but also undermines the trust that the public should have in law enforcement. One of the most harrowing cases of police brutality is the murder of baby Samantha Pendo. In 2017, during post-election violence in Kisumu, 6-month-old Samantha Pendo, known as Baby Pendo, was brutally attacked by police officers. The officers had stormed the home of the Pendo family, reportedly in pursuit of protesters. In the chaos, they attacked baby Pendo, causing severe head injuries. Despite being rushed to the hospital, baby Pendo succumbed to her injuries. This case drew national and international outrage, highlighting the extreme measures employed by the Kenyan police and the devastating impact on innocent lives. The problem of police brutality is compounded by a pervasive culture of corruption within the Kenyan police force. Officers frequently disregard citizens' rights, using their positions of power to extort money from individuals. Bribery is rampant, with police often demanding payments to avoid arrests or fabricate charges against those who refuse to pay. For example, traffic stops are a common setting for police bribery. Drivers are often stopped for minor or fabricated traffic violations and are coerced into paying bribes to avoid hefty fines or arrest. This practice not only exploits citizens but also undermines the rule of law and the integrity of law enforcement. Despite these well-documented cases of police brutality and corruption, The Kenyan government has often defended the actions of its police force. This unwavering support can serve to incentivize further misconduct among officers. When police know that they are unlikely to face serious consequences for their actions, they may feel emboldened to continue using excessive force and engaging in corrupt practices. The police, as enforcers of the law, have a duty to adhere to the same legal standards that govern the rest of society. They are entrusted with the significant responsibility of maintaining public safety and order, a role that requires a high degree of integrity and accountability. When police officers break the law, they not only harm individuals but also undermine the very foundation of justice. To address this issue, there must be robust mechanisms in place to hold police officers accountable for their actions. Independent oversight bodies, such as the Independent Policing Oversight Authority, IPOA, in Kenya, play a crucial role in investigating cases of police misconduct. However, for these bodies to be effective, they must be given adequate resources and the authority to act without interference from the police or government. Moreover, there should be comprehensive reforms aimed at changing the culture within the police force. Training programs that emphasize human rights, ethical behavior, and community policing can help officers understand the importance of their role and the impact of their actions on the public. Additionally, a zero-tolerance policy for corruption and brutality, combined with strict enforcement of legal consequences for offending officers, is essential to deter misconduct. The importance of respecting police officers in their work cannot be overstated. Police officers play a crucial role in maintaining law and order, and their safety is paramount for the effective functioning of society. However, respect should be mutual. Police officers must also respect the rights and dignity of the citizens they serve. Building a relationship based on mutual respect and understanding can help reduce instances of violence and improve community police relations. The case of Njoroge is a stark reminder of the potential consequences of assaulting a police officer. As Njoroge awaits the court's ruling, the legal system will determine his fate, potentially setting another precedent for similar cases. Whether he is freed or prosecuted, the incident highlights the need for a balanced approach to law enforcement, where both citizens and police officers respect each other's roles and rights. In sum, attacking police officers not only jeopardizes the safety and morale of law enforcement but also attracts severe legal repercussions. As society grapples with issues of police brutality and accountability, it is crucial to foster an environment of mutual respect and understanding to prevent such incidents and ensure justice for all.